Thank you, Durham Bowie. How else to start off rock and roll than by the king of rock himself, Elvis Presley, in the 1950s. Made a big change in music with rock and roll. His change upbeat, his dance moves, and everything was not really well liked back then, but he made the change to rock. But by today's standards, probably not really considered rock and roll, maybe more rockabilly. In the 1960s, you got the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, and Bob Dylan. The Beatles, again, by today's standards, probably not considered rock to most people, but still did make a change to rock music back then, but maybe today considered more pop. You got Jimi Hendrix, still considered a rocker. His talent playing the electrical guitar, a teacher, and still a rocker. And then you got Bob Dylan. Again, not a rocker by today's standards, but still did make a change in rock music and maybe consider more folk music today. Rolling Stones. Today's rock music, rock and roll versus old rock and roll. What was playing there right there was the Rolling Stones or the Stones. And then you also got Journey. I don't know how many of you have been to a karaoke bar. What's the number one song you hear at the karaoke bar? Don't Stop Believin'. Still rock and roll. And then you got new rock. You got 30 Seconds to Mars and Fun. A little example of 30 Seconds of Mars and more modern rock today. So you got technology used then. You just had your three basic instruments, the guitar, bass guitar, and the drums. And then you got the amplifier, so obviously so everyone can hear the guitar. But no synthesizers, no editing. It was just raw talent, and if you made a mistake and it sounded good, you just flow with it. And then you got today's technology. You got all these special electronics. You got these synthesizers, little DJ mixers, and even these electronic sounding little devices to help make the music sound better. So today's rock categories, just to name a few, there's alternative, metal, punk, indie, and scream. And some rock bands by today are Linkin Park, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Mumford & Sons, Throwdown, and The Used. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Linkin Park and Red Hot Chili Peppers, popular rockers today. Mumford & Sons, again, just like fun, that would probably be up for debate as in being considered rock and roll. So in conclusion, how has music changed? Well, time. Obviously, over time, music's going to evolve, people's tastes change, and music goes to what people like. So, over time, music's going to change. And technology, due to all the sound editing, synthesizers to help make music today sound as crisp and clear as it is today. And we got all of our electronics, like our speakers and everything, to make them sound nice for us to hear. So that is it. That's how music has changed from the past to the present. And thank you.